Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we'll actually be diving into some code. One thing before we start I need to mention is the code will be available on GitHub, so if you do want the code when it's done, you can check out the GitHub repository. It will be in the description below. Another thing is you need to be running your project. So I run it through the Expo XDE. I prefer it over the terminal. So you can either download this on the Expo website or you can run it the terminal, whatever your preference is. Okay, so let's start some coding. So the way we're going to be doing this is following the Expo directions on how they log in with Google. Uh, there's no reason not to. It's a great documentation on how to actually use their sign in with Google. And that's one of the reasons why they're using Expo is because they have a built-in sign in with Google functionality. So if you scroll down, you'll see already gives you this method that we can use to sign in with Google. So we're just going to copy that, and we're going to go over to VS Code, and in our utils, we're going to be creating a file called user authentication.js. We're just going to paste it in here, and we're just going to spice it up a little bit. So I'm going to make a couple variables. I'm going to make an Android ID, which we're going to leave blank for now, and you'll see why. And a iOS ID, should also leave blank. Um, and success, just because I prefer it, and just going to equal success. And we're not actually going to have to do too much to this method. I'm just going to replace this success here, and you'll see that you need to insert your client ID for your Android client and your iOS client. So how you get that is you go back to the website and you'll see if you read the directions, it says go to the Google Developer Console, and you need to generate credentials. So you need to create OAuth keys or client ID, sorry. And I'm be creating an iOS one, and actually let me open up the Expo Google login real quick. Okay, and you do need to copy this host.exp.exponent as the bundle identifier. So go back here, paste in your bundle identifier as that, and you can just name your key oops, however you want. I'm just going to name it React Redux demo key. You can create that, and it'll show you a pop-up window what it is, and you can just copy that and paste it into your variable. Make that equals. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the Android. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special about this. Let me check. Oh yeah, you do need to name the package name host.exp.exponent. Okay, and once again, I'm just gonna name it React Redux key, and I'm just gonna name it Android just in case it gives me some naming issues. Oh, you do need to run this command as well. Hmm. Okay. Yep. So let's follow the instructions. So you just paste this in, and yeah, and it'll output the string, and just paste it in here. Okay. Now now you can create your ID. Copy the client ID over to VS Code and paste it in. And that's it for your sign up with Google method. That's all you got to do. Oh, except replace these with, the actual variable names. And you don't have to do this. You can just paste them straight in. I just prefer having them as constants up here. We're also going to make another method right now, it's going to be an authentication method. It's not going to be a great, or authenticate method. It's not going to be a great method. You should definitely implement a better authentication method than this. It's just going to check if the user's not null. And if it is, it will, if it's not, it'll return true. So that's it for the method. Yeah, that looks good. So that's all for this video, guys. And next time we'll be developing this screen. So I'll see you guys then.